Ladies, hold on, not yet. Uh, what's that starting? And ladies and gentlemen, we are live once again here. Call in a fight. The 12-hour MMA marathon is still going strong, and this is a fight that Keith is definitely looking forward to. We're still working on the interview at. It's supposed to be at 4, but we're going to push it back a little bit. We're still trying to get in contact, and hopefully it can all still happen. And I'm excited. Hopefully we can get this guy on. We just left him a message. But we got other big news coming up later on. Possibly another huge interview. Would that be correct, Keith? About possibly this huge interview coming up?
Yeah, we have two guys. One guy currently fights in the UFC that might come on. We unfortunately got his voicemail.
Yeah, but it was a great voicemail.
It was a very good
Very
voicemail.
good, great voicemail.
I don't want to give it away, but if you heard the voicemail, you'd understand it. And then
Yeah.
we have another guy we just talked to. He's willing to do the interview. I just talked to him. We're gonna try to figure out a time. We didn't want to do an interview immediately when I talked to him because we had a different fighter. Anyways, there's a guy heard what we're doing. He supports what we're doing. And we weren't really prepared to on him, but this is a guy that you do not turn away. It is a legend in the sport. We'll just say that.
Yep. So we got a great fight coming up here. Keith likes this guy's attitude. He likes his demeanor. Everything about him. I feel like you're a huge fan of this gentleman that's circling the ring right now, rolling dice.
Yeah, Terujo Ichihara is he's just you could not like this guy. He said recently that in his broken English Japanese accent, he said, I don't fight for belts. I fight for bitches.
Yep.
he said, "Where's my bitches at?" He loves the women. And,
I mean, who doesn't love women?
Yes. This is a portion.
There's a big portion.
But if you're one of those portions, we support you. We support your.
Yep.
You watch the show. We're okay
We support
with that.
everybody in this world that appreciates MMA and just a lot of love out there.
Here comes Artem Lotov. He's a teammate of Conor McGregor.
Yep.
He was on the season that Conor McGregor coached. I think he was. I'm assuming he was on Conor's team.
I would imagine he was on Conor's team.
Yeah, I think that's how Conor found him. He's getting coached by John Kavanaugh. I know we saw Conor earlier.
Yep, they're all.
There's a guy in the background picking his nose. We just caught that live on TV.
Good.
That's all right. We support him too. He's going at it again.
Oh yeah.
I think I just caught him eat it.
You know, when you're real nervous about watching this guy fight, you eat a booger too.
You know what?
God bless him.
We're okay with the boogie eaters too.
Yeah, you got to scooch over a little bit here. You're not even in the frame of the camera.
I'm so excited about our possibilities of.
I mean, we got a lot of great possibilities coming up here. And we're all excited.
Yeah, I really.
We're hoping that both of these interviews actually do happen. But we actually did get a great interview with Chuck O'Neal. Oh, now they're showing Conor.
There he is. There's the man. There's the king of the world. The king of the UFC.
World.
The guy can do anything. He might. At the end of this fight, he might just ascend off into heaven. That's. I think in his next fight, that's what he's gonna do.
Do you think? What are the odds you think we could have got an interview with Conor McGregor? Get his number. You got his number. Call him right now.
Let's call him. Let's see if he'll do it. See if he'll do it live from the stadium.
Live from the stadium. I bet the buzz in there would be a lot better than the buzz here.
It'd be hard to do, but the double champ does whatever the fuck he wants. So.
Yep.
Excuse me. I should have warned the children. I was gonna say that.
The one child that's watching this show, we should have warned. But you know what's more exciting about the interviews coming up? The fact that we're going to be eating pizza.
we don't know exactly when we're eating pizza. We're trying to time it well.
We are going to get pizza.
The second half of this show will be a little slower, a little less interviews. So we'll probably try to get them. We don't want to be chowing pizza down.
But I mean, we're having a great time. This is, maybe this could be an annual thing if they have two UFC fight cards on the same day. And it's all, some of the proceeds are going to a great cause, and that's the Jimmy Fund. Nobody likes cancer, so we're trying to see if we can help eliminate the world once and for all. The cancer bug needs to go away, and so please support the Jimmy Fund, and please support us with our new venture, the MMATakeover.com. And I have a feeling this fight is going to be a war. In my opinion, I think these guys are going to come out swinging. Keith's right now trying to work on, having more interviews lined up, and so I'm going to be just chit-chatting right now. I mean, this guy's from Dublin, Ireland, Artem Lobo,
Yeah, from
Lobov,
by way of, I believe, Russia.
by way of Russia. It says he's fighting out of Dublin. Um, this fight, it intrigues me because I'm not really sure what's going to happen here.
I think Ishihara's going to face plant him.
You think he's going to knock him out?
I think Ishihara's going to face plant him for the bitches. And that's our favorite referee. What's
Is
his
that
name?
Rich?
Rich Mitchell.
If we can get a shout out
I
to,
believe that was the referee. You know what? If not, we're giving Rich Mitchell credit.
do you know you can find out who the referee was if you go on?
MMADecisions.com?
No, I think either that or Sure Dog lists the referee of each fight.
I think, yes, you are correct, but we don't go to those websites.
No, we go to. Oh, whoa!
All right, what's
He's
up?
already dancing around.
That ain't
here.
going to get you the bitches, Ichihara.
No, come on, calm down.
Ichihara's moving. I know, listen, we understand there's a buzz. Well, I mean, we could just come out and say it. The reason why there's the buzz is because of something wrong with the way we're charging the video. If we unhooked it, we wouldn't have any video. But for our interviews, we got to unplug it. Hopefully,
the interviews will be clean. Us talking, unfortunately, will not. But the most important thing is the interviews. Us talking here about MMA. It's still important, but having legit fighters talk to two guys in a basement in Rhode Island is pretty cool.
Very cool.
Now, is Lobov more of a ground fighter? Is he?
No, he's more
stay
of
in
a boxer.
He's more of a boxing. He's got that Conor McGregor style of boxing.
Yeah, Ichihara are both the same way. Ichihara will add a little more kicks into it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Ichihara hasn't face planted him yet.
Oh,
I think Ichihara's going to face plant him.
I don't know. I mean, both guys look like they're loading up for that one big bomb.
Yeah, I mean, Lotto made it to the finals of the Ultimate Fighter, so I mean, he clearly has some talent. His record's a little deceiving. Obviously, he changed gyms. He's in a world class gym now with world class fighters.
So far, no guys landed anything significant. A couple of just nice leg shots from Ishihara.
I mean, he trains with world class fighters like Charlie Ward.
The Charlie Ward.
Charlie Ward got face planted today.
yeah, unfortunately.
All right, so Ichihara's moving around a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's for the bitches. They like him moving around.
Lobov is very flat-footed.
Ichihara's doing this very thing where he feints in but doesn't do anything. He like feints in and like pushes it. He like feinted in and pushed it on his hip. I don't know what that was.
I mean, I feel like Lobov. How do you pronounce his last name? Give me. Lobov. I feel like. I should have done my homework, but Lobov. I feel like he's gonna connect with just one big power shot. Hold on, you just got something on his phone.
No, nothing.
Nothing important.
Someone just liked our page, I think.
Someone liked our page, and if you want to like our page,
we got another new fan to the MMA Takeover.
Yes, one at a time, because that's how these things work. You can get one person at a time, and they tell one person. Pretty soon, we'll have 9 million followers.
So we start off like a snowflake, then we end up like an avalanche.
That's true. You know, how come no one's named the Avalanche? That'd be a good nickname in MMA.
Was there a WF wrestler that named that?
Yeah, there was the typhoon and earthquake, and then
There was an avalanche?
no, I don't think there was an avalanche.
There should have been. All right, so Lobov is actually kind of teeing off. He's kind of, if he's sitting on his punches, he's throwing that right hand. Ichihara's answering with leg kicks. Ichihara is keeping his hands really low. He might get tagged.
That's what I'm saying.
He just did the tap to the knee again.
That's what you don't see. You don't see people punching the knees. I want to see a fighter actually just punch someone's hand while he's coming in. Just punch that hand. See what happens.
I've seen guys headbutt the fist before. That didn't work out too well.
That didn't work out too well.
Magnus Cineblad just.
Unfortunately, he took a nosedive. This is a very competitive first round. This is a tough one to score, but I give it to Lobov.
Yeah, I mean, Lobov's no one really do it. We talked about. We haven't had a boring fight yet. This is so far the first boring fight.
And you thought the Bagatinov fight would be boring.
Yeah, we got 97 likes on Facebook. We need 3 more shy of 100. Not bad for considering we just started and we haven't advertised yet at all, and we haven't.
And our video sounds like crap, but
we got the buzz.
We got a buzz.
If we had
we have 2 buzzes now.
If we had a technical guy that could get rid of that buzz, we'd probably be at like 10,000 likes.
We'd be at 10 likes, I think. But next time will be better. We'll get rid of the buzz, or maybe we'll do it at another location. We'll take this show on the road. You know, maybe we'll go to Buffalo Wild Wings and do a live
from
in a restaurant. Do you think Buffalo Wild Wings will let us do that? Do you know anybody that has a restaurant would let us order the pay-per-view and do this live?
I don't really mean by let them. We're the takeover. We take over.
We're gonna go to Famous
So they
Pizza.
can either let us do it
Yeah, or we can do it anyway.
willingly, or we can just do it anyways.
That would be pretty cool if we could do this live at a restaurant. Have the fan come down. Erica,
Oh,
you
Lobo
got the.
landed some nice shot.
Yeah, we have about 25 seconds left in this first round of this highly contested battle.
Oh, another nice shot by Lobo is landing. He's really sending his punches.
He just waved at him.
That's what happens when you're a training partner of the double champ, Conor McGregor. I mean, that obviously just training with someone in that level is going to improve your game.
Just breathing the same air.
He's landing those right hands. Just breathing the same air as the king of MMA.
Yeah.
The notorious Mr. Mac.
I give this first round to Artem.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
cleaner
shots.
Pressing the action. He didn't get face planted.
No, you thought he would. You thought he would get face planted within the first round.
Well, I mean, you got to reach for the guy who wants the bitches, but Lobov wants titles, not bitches. So
see, his priorities are all wrong. But do you know anybody that owns a restaurant?
Are you setting me up? Am I supposed to?
Well, I don't know. You know a lot of.
I do actually. Yes, I do know someone who owns a Thai restaurant.
You do?
Yeah, and I know someone who owns a catering business.
Do they have TV? Because I say we do an in-store.
In-store.
And
I don't know if the
calling a fight.
I don't know if the Thai community is a big UFC fan.
They don't have any Thai fighters.
But if you are a
business.
Well, if you are a Thai community and you watch MMA, let us know.
But we need to take this show on the road. We need to get the people out there, meet the people. Justin Scoggins coming up. That's going to be a great battle. I took Scoggins in that one.
Yeah, he's moving up in weight after missing weight against. He was supposed to fight Ian McCall. Ian McCall has had 3 fights in a row get canceled.
Yeah, but he's still making money.
Oh, he's making money off of that mustache.
Oh yeah. Uncle Creepy?
The best mustache, and I'm gonna say best nickname in all of MMA.
You know who has a good mustache too? Timothy Johnson. He's fighting on
Timothy Johnson. Yes,
on
he
the
is
next
fighting.
card.
He is fighting tonight. We will see Timothy
in
Johnson
Brazil.
in
He's
action.
fighting. Yeah, hopefully you will see it.
Yeah, we have an American versus a Russian in Brazil. There's nothing better than that.
I mean, that's bringing worlds together.
That's what MMA does. I mean, they bring worlds together. They bring countries together to get them to fight.
Yes. So, I still like the aggression that.
Nathan Lobov he's looking really good. He won his last fight against Chris Avila, and he's looking better.
That's a training partner of the Diaz brothers.
Yes.
And he just fought last card too, and unfortunately it didn't go his way.
He got train wrecked by Enrique Barzola.
Yeah. Who last lost to Kyle Bochenek.
Lobov really stepping in the pocket, landing that overhand right, overhand left. Ichihara is trying to mix up the kicks. He's just not really being aggressive enough. Oh, nice overhand right, though, as I say that.
Yes, you did.
You know who I don't think would be a big fan of Ichihara is Alex Nichols. he wouldn't be a fan.
No. I mean, this round, I'm still giving this round to Lobov as well.
Yeah, I am too. He's pressing the action. So far, I think this has been the worst fight of the entire card.
Yeah,
so
you thought this one would be.
I thought it was gonna be a bomb runner. I thought Ichihara would face planted by now, but
I don't know. He may get face planted.
Little step in uppercut.
No step knee yet. That's a shame.
Oh. I didn't see the shirt now. The shirt you want to do now.
How long ago was that?
Not that long ago. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, try him again. Yeah, we could do that. So try Sam. Try the next guest, and then if not, we'll go right to another fighter about to hopefully grace us. Keith's going to do some business calls because he's the CEO of the MMATakeover.com and also founder, so he has to wheel and deal and make a lot of the big decisions. And I almost want to just put on so you get the ringtone. But no, I don't think we can do that. Let me just listen to it. Whatever, 1 p.m. Pacific. I looked it up on computer. It's at 4 Eastern. Yeah, so that's Yeah. Well, how long ago did you send that? I mean, I say we just do it. You want to just get him on now? You want to
Um,
wait for this fight?
let's finish this fight, and just because I want to give the other caller, the other guy, the worst thing want to happen is interview one and have everyone calling us in,
Yeah, I know. That's the
especially
big.
because I don't know what happened with the phone. What's gonna happen? I don't know.
Yeah. So we're wheeling and dealing here, folks. We're flying by the seat of our pants. We may have a couple special guests. I even hear a Hollywood actor may stop by here pretty soon. Uncle Larry DaCosta may be showing his pretty face here again.
If we're lucky enough, let's not.
If we reach 2 viewers, Larry will come and grace us with his presence.
Well, yeah, we got a lot of interviews lined up coming up.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we have a lot. We're hoping to have. Hopefully 6 more. That's what we're hoping for.
Yep, 6 more great interviews.
Right now we've had one. We've had 2. We've had Corey Gronfield came in.
Yep,
And
great job, Corey.
We had the Cold Steel, Chuck O'Neill.
Yep, great job, Chuck.
Both guys did a good job. They're doing better than Ishihara is right now. I'm really disappointed in the performance by Ishihara.
I know. I think I took him to DraftKings.
I think I'm now 0-5 in. Can I be the first person in history to go 0-6 in DraftKings?
Probably.
And listen, if I want to set a record.
I'm going to check
That's
my
what I like to
DraftKings
do.
right now.
I like to set records. Yeah, Lobo. I mean, I got a 2 rounds to nothing for Lobov. Ichihara, he's not being aggressive now. He's gonna have to. I mean, he's going for a take.
Okay, Keith just went out to answer the phone with a potential interview. So we're gonna do that, and so he's gonna talk to him and see if we can get him on, see if he's got free time. So yeah, we should be having a great time. So we'll get him on, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be getting a very special guest on here very soon. I mean, this is an honor. Smiling Sam Alvey, can you hear me? Are you there?
I can hear you, sir.
Oh my! This is an honor. You're like my favorite fighter. I mean, I love everything that you do. This is an honor actually to speak with you right here live, and I just want to say thank you so much for everything you do. It's an honor to speak with you.
Well, thank you so much. The pleasure is all mine, my friend. I love doing podcasts with people.
All right. Hey, Sam, one thing I always wondered, I wanted to ask you is, when you walk into the octagon, what are you thinking? Because you're smiling, you're high-fiving, you seem like you're having a good time. It's a lot different than most fighters.
Yeah, usually thinking about to make a bunch of money.
I mean,
I don't understand why people are about to or going to the octagon so angry. I mean, they're about to do what they make money doing, and I've been blessed to be able to do something I love and make money doing something I love.
I mean, I could definitely see that because, I mean, that's the best smile in UFC history. And now I know why you smile. It's just because that big paycheck you're going to get for knocking out a guy.
Yeah, it's just I get to do it in front of thousands of people that like what I do, that are there to see me. It's just such a cool feeling.
Cool.
How did you actually get started in becoming an MMA fighter? I'm really curious about that.
Yeah, I just thought it was tough. I didn't know anything about MMA. I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know anything about the UFC. I just thought I was tough. And so I went out and I found a fight as an amateur somewhere. And I think it was heavyweight, I believe. And I just went out and found out I wasn't all that tough. And it kind of addicted me. And I just started doing it. I went on a tear from there. I turned pro somewhere. I think it was like 11 or 12 fight win streak I was on. I went to Russia. I traveled around a little bit, won a tournament or two, and I still had no idea that MMA was a thing. Eventually, somebody said they'd pay me if I did it. I said, "Oh, yeah, okay, that sounds good. I should start training." And so I started training. I started my own gym back in Wisconsin, and somewhere I don't know, I had 5 or 6 fights before I realized that there was something called the UFC. And I said, "Oh, well, maybe I'll do that then." And so I finished college, and then I just started training, continuing to train, not using any of that degree I earned.
Yeah. So I was reading about you, and it says that you played the trumpet in high school and that you were looking to do that professionally. It's amazing you got to be the toughest trumpet player in the world.
Well, I never saw the trumpet as a real career choice. I always enjoyed doing it, and I got real good with it. I made it semi-professional. So what that means is I never got paid, but I played with a bunch of people that got paid. Uh, so I used to be part of a really good band while I was in college. The Lakeshore Wind Ensemble it was called. And I always enjoyed it. And then I started fighting, and I just didn't have enough time to train the trumpet as well as fighting. So I still pick it up and toot every now and then. I play with my kids, and I can still do it, but it's amazing at how much I can't do anymore on it.
I think you should, your next entrance, you should come down playing the trumpet. That'd be excellent. I know you probably
I don't
thought
know
of
if
it.
you should let me do it.
Now,
You know what I'm trying to do? There's that new song out there, Omni sings it. I think it's called Cheerleader. There's a big trumpet part in that. I'm trying to memorize that song so I can play it. Just pop it off.
now, did the when you were on the Ultimate Fighter, did you reach out to them, or did they reach out to you to take place on that show?
Both. I kept trying out for the Ultimate Fighter, and they kept cutting my weight class. I tried at 205 and they cut it. And I tried at 85 and they cut it. I even at one point said, you know what? I will try 70. I've got time to cut weight. I might be able to do it. And then they cut the 170 weight class, which is a bummer. So I'll have to do it some other way. And then a year later or so, they called me, said, "Hey, can you still make 170?" And I lied through my teeth and said, "Yeah, of course." That's how I got on. So I as I tell everyone, I cut 40 pounds in 29 days to get on the show, and
Jeez.
then I won that first fight with a big knockout, and I put on 35 pounds between the weigh-in and that first fight.
Wow.
And then 6 days later, I cut it all again, and it was just more than I could handle.
Now you fight at 185. What do you normally walk around at?
Well, lately I walk around at about 205 because I've been fighting so much. But if ever I get some time off where I can start really lifting again, I'll get up to 220, 225.
Now you say you've been fighting so much. You fought 4 times this year. I just heard that Ross Pierce is making his 5th. He's fighting for the 5th time. First one in the UFC this year to do it. So why are you being so lazy?
I guess it's not official yet, but I will be fighting within a year.
Would you willing to tell us who?
I can't say anything yet. If you look around on social media, somebody leaked it, but I'm not allowed to say.
Yeah,
anything.
is the guy Nate Marquardt?
I can't confirm nor deny any accusations.
Okay, so we're breaking the news right here that Sam Alvey's fighting Nate Marquardt. So Sam, one thing you fought in Bellator, you fought in the UFC. One question I always ask is what's the difference between Bellator and UFC? And I don't mean by the quality of opponent. I just mean like how do they treat you? Just something different between the two organizations.
Well, you got to remember when I fought in Bellator, it was Bjorn was still around, Scott Coker hadn't taken over. It was a different show than it is now, but there was no comparison between the two. The UFC, I mean, they take care of us fighters. They go out of their way to make sure we are well taken care of. And Bellator is okay, but you know what? I shared a locker room with my opponent, Bellator. They put a black sheet in between us.
Oh.
Yeah. Whereas this last time I fought in Mexico City, I had like a wing of the auditorium as my warm-up room.
Nice. So your cornerman can't really give you last-minute advice because there's a sheet between you just in case they're listening.
Yeah. And it was funny. It was Carl Amasu that we shared a locker room, and he spoke French, and my wife speaks French, and the corner I had at the time, he spoke French, so he knew everything they were saying. It was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
In your MMA career, give me one highlight that you're going to look back on, years from now and say, "Wow, I can't believe I accomplished that feat," and that give us a little highlight.
Honestly, making 170 pounds twice in like a week and a half is probably close to the top of that list. But then I look at what I've done in the UFC. People treat me no matter where I go, and people know who I am. People I'll likely never meet, but kind of wish I do know who I am. And that's pretty amazing. that I've been able to get a platform, do what I love, and have people enjoy watching me do it. So, and after every fight, win or lose, I always walk around the auditorium for an hour and a half, and just take pictures with anyone that wants a picture, because I really do appreciate what the MMA fans have paid to watch me do. Without them, I wouldn't have a career, and I wouldn't be. I'd have to have a real job if it wasn't for them. So whatever little bit I can give back, I always give back, and. So that's a long answer to your short question. It was just getting recognized for what I do. It is pretty amazing.
No, we appreciate you doing that. Now you fight out of a Team Quest. Is there anybody else we should watch out for right now?
Sean Strickland is a stud. He's in the UFC right now, but Sean Strickland, I mean, he keeps me and Dan Henderson in line. He's insane. Tonight, Fernando Gonzalez, he fights for Bellator.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get that strap. He's gonna win tonight, and then he's gonna beat whoever the champion is.
Yeah, he's in a huge fight tonight.
Oh, huge fight tonight. But the boy doesn't know what he's in for. He just doesn't have any idea how good Fernando is. And then one of my best friends in the world, Jordan Winsky, he's maybe a fight away from the UFC. He's 7-1 at 135, and he's just been destroying people. So he'll be in the UFC before long.
So I just saw that yesterday you called out Magnus Steenblad on Twitter. Obviously, I don't know if you were able to watch it. He didn't win tonight. He ended up getting knocked out. Is there anybody else on your short list you'd like to fight? I know you usually say that you want to fight people that you're fans of. Is anybody on your short list?
Yeah, you know who he actually fights today too, and he's got a tough fight today. Yatko, I think that's how you say his name.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Yatko.
Yeah, he's going against Talis Leitis.
Yeah, he's got a tough fight today.
How about Leitis?
But I would love to go.
How about Leitis? Would you be interested in the winner of that match?
Yeah, Leitis would be a good fight too. I want to fight over in London. I want to fight over in Europe. And I think Yatko would be a ticket over there too. Leitis would be a fun fight also. He's a veteran of the sports, veteran of the UFC.
See, that's what I love about you. It's you'll fight anytime, anywhere. If someone drops out, you'll hop on 2 weeks' notice. And I mean, there's only two guys I know that do that. That's you and Cerrone. And I love that about you. You're willing to drop what you're doing to fight a guy in Brazil in 2 weeks. That's amazing. And I'm just amazed at how you can do that.
I always stay in shape, I guess. I enjoy every part of my job except the dieting. God, I hate the dieting. but I always keep myself. I keep myself 2 weeks within making weight. It might be a tough wake up, but I can always do it, and I'll always say yes. I've never been offered a fight that I say no to.
So Sam, a lot of people, and I don't mean to be personal, and you don't have to answer this, but a lot of people knows that your wife is a supermodel. She won America's Top Model. Sam, how did you get a supermodel? Was it your smile? Was it a pickup line, or what?
I pray a lot. I'm very religious.
That's a better answer than I expected.
Yeah. No, we worked at the same place. I worked at a Renaissance Fair. It was my second year working there and her first year working there, and a friend of mine and her boss introduced us, and now it's 11 years and 4 months and 16 days later.
So so you guys are like the power couple of MMA. When you guys go out, who gets recognized more?
Her still. It's amazing. It's been 6 or 7 years since she won the show, but she still gets noticed more than me.
Yeah.
Now, if we go to a fight, even just an amateur fight, I mean, it's 10-1 me to her. But everywhere, we went for ice cream last night, and she was recognized by somebody.
Yeah, you go to the movies or something, walking through the mall, and someone recognizes her.
Yeah, I never realized how big that show was. I mean, not just in America, but I mean, like Asia is in love with America's Next Top Model. America's got a bigger. It's
huge.
Really
it's huge.
Yeah, and I never realized that because it was always kind of a stupid show.
So these people don't know they got a pro fighter who's one of the baddest guys on the planet is holding their camera to take a picture with your wife.
Yeah, I do have to say that the MMA fans are far more polite than the top model fans.
Oh yeah.
For most of the last 7 years, nobody ever says hi to me. They just hand me their phone and pose.
Yeah. Not ask permission, nothing. Just
Yeah, the
blood
MMC
hungry
fans
people.
always say hi to her, and they always say hi to her and ask.
Yeah, us blood hungry people get a bad rap. I think we're all right. So one thing I just want to say, this is more of a statement, not a question, is I was a little disappointed in your last fight. Not by your performance. Obviously, you got to win. It's a huge win. But I was more disappointed that you didn't get to get on the mic. You got to get on the. You got to get it in your contract, and no matter what, that you get to get on the mic afterwards.
Yeah, you know what? The mic didn't even come into the octagon. I didn't know I wasn't going to get to talk, and I mean, time was going on where I hadn't seen anyone yet. And I started looking for a mic to take, and he wasn't even there. And then they turned the lights off on me, and I had to get out.
All right. Yeah, and they were going to the next fight. One thing our last question, so we get you out of here. If I don't know if you know what we're doing. We're doing 12 straight hours. We just launched a website last Monday called themmatakeover.com, and we were raising up money. One thing, we want to be a big website, but we also want to be a generous website. So we hooked up with the Jimmy Fund, which is a local organization that helps to fight supports the fight against cancer. We're raising money for that. Now we're other people do walkathons or they run a certain distance for money. We do MMA talk. So last question, and I'm this little personal, but I know we've all dealt with cancer sometime. It affected all of our lives. If you could just let us know how that evil disease has affected your life.
Shoot, I gotta think. I have all the respect in the world for everyone that has fought cancer, battled cancer, and succeeded, and all the sympathy in the world for all the families that have lost to cancer. It's such a just a devastating disease. It's just a life-changing disease. Like I said, I do pray a lot, and not that does everything, but I have not. None of my close family or friends have been struck by the illness just yet. I do have I coach at my gym. There have been members of the gym that for the longest time that they were part of the gym and they were working around cancer, trying to fight as well as fight the cancer. And my heart was always with them, always pushing them, and it was always inspiring that they had so much going on outside of the gym, and yet they'd still come to the gym and push and really try and better themselves one way or another. So my heart goes out to everyone. What you guys are doing is wonderful, and they truly appreciate it, I'm sure.
Yeah, we thank you. We hope that there's a lot more people that get to say the same thing that you said, that eventually that cancer won't be affecting any of our lives. One thing we want to get you out of here, we're going to do a shameless plug. We do this thing called the Clinch. It's a live cast once a week. Can you just say, "Hey guys, this is Sam Alvey, and you're watching the Clinch"?
Sure. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey guys, this is Smiling Sam Alvey, and you're watching the Clinch.
Sam, this has been a true honor to speak with you. It just, I can't even speak because it's I love watching you fight. I get nervous talking to you, but it's just been an honor to speak with you, and thank you for everything you've done, and it's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Hey, thank you guys for having me on, and maybe we can do it again.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. Welcome to the MMA Takeover family.
Hey, thank you so much, guys.
Take care,
Thank you.
Sam. Yeah, I think that one's yeah. He's super cool. He's just super cool. I knew he'd definitely say, "Hey, this is Smiling."
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I have more respect now than I couldn't even talk to the guy. I was so nervous, and it's he's just a down to earth human being.
All right, so
That was amazing. Thank you, Smiling Sam Alvey.
So you want to just roll? Let's see if we can. How much battery? You want to plug it back in for a second?
Yeah, we're gonna just we're gonna keep calling a fight. Keith's gonna just do some more business work, and I'm just gonna plug it in. So unfortunately, you're probably gonna hear the buzz again, and just bear with us. I think so far we've had 3 great interviews.
We had it all on there. We had it on there, right?
Yeah.
Where's the link?
It should be posted on the.
Is it in?
Because I redid it and said that we're coming up now with a huge one.
Oh, I never put it on the thing.
Oh yeah, because I think we were scrambling with both of them.
Yeah, let me just get it on. Yeah. Oh yeah, because he called up.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. So you want me to stop this one and then we'll start a new one? because then.
Let me find you. I'm gonna put it up. And,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, hey guys, yeah, you can stop this one. We'll start.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be right back. We're gonna turn down this one, and we're gonna reload up one. So just bear with us for a couple minutes, and we'll be right back.
That was awesome though. We'll have to definitely like